folks. Episode 4 is up. Let's get talking to it. So, okay, BB Can fans. Episode 4, POV competition, and possible replacement nominee. So, let's get into it. Opening credits of this episode, I seriously wanted to vomit with Dylan and Dallas. I'm like, with their whole bro comment. Like, you guys are like too much for me. I can't even handle you, but it is what it is. It was a good episode today, guys. I really enjoyed it. There were some pretty exciting moments, and the POV competition was really cool. So going throughout the episode again, it's talking about the POV competition. Since they've already done the HOH and the Have Not competition, so today is strictly about POV. So at one point throughout the episode, I actually kind of laughed because Demetrius is talking about how he wants to get Dylan out and how there's only room for one alpha male in the house, and that's him. I was like, no, there is only room for one alpha male, and that alpha male is Gary. Let's be real. A girl who can do his makeup like this is clearly the alpha male. Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with Gary. I was kind of laughing as well because Netta's right. At one point during the episode, Netta said that the newbies aren't putting up any of the vets. We've had 2 HOHs now where a newbie has been HOH, and they have not nominated a vet. How that's happened, don't know. Because realistically, get your vets out. Like, if you're a newbie, play with your newbies. Like, as much as I love all of the people that they brought back, they've played the game. Like, this is my, I'd be like, this is my time. Like, get out, pick you off one by one, and see you later. I don't know, I just think that they're all a little starstruck and don't really know what to do with the vets. I mean, they could be used to their advantage in a way, but at the same time, I would work with the newbies and get the vets out. But, I don't know, that's easier to say from an outside point of view. Sorry, still sick. And not being in the house. Because, let's be real, I love the vets, and I probably would be like, okay, let's all work together. And then they vote me out. No. So they ended up picking the players for the veto competition. So obviously it's the HOH, the 2 nominees, and then 3 random house guests picked up by random draw. So Dre, Netta, and Karen all got picked to play in the veto comp. Which was kind of sweet. I don't know. I love that Netta gets picked to play in the competitions, even though she has immunity until jury. I think that's a fun way for her to play the game. It makes things interesting. That's interesting to see how she's going to play the game. I don't know. We'll see, because I like how she commented throughout the show. She's like, I want to make big moves, and now that I have immunity, make big moves. Because if she can pass, once she gets to jury, if she can make it to the final 2 and made huge moves because she had immunity, yeah, like, I'm going to vote for Netta to win in the long run. Like, let's be real. I also like Dylan's comment about Demetrius, because we all know, like, Demetrius is pretty decent on the eyes, but has a personality of a meathead that I, like, can't stand. But he's like, he's just hair gel and tight pants. Like, that's probably, like, the best line referring to Demetrius that I've ever heard, and the fact that it came from Dylan was even better. Okay, so back to the POV, sorry. So after they picked the players for veto competition, there was a little, like, mini competition Sponsored by Oreo, which is kind of cool. Oreo, if you want to sponsor my videos, feel free. um, but it was like a little Oreo dunk challenge. So each player had to come up with a unique way uh, to dunk an Oreo. I thought this was kind of fun. It was neat to see what everybody came up with. Karen, no, your dunk was not very good, and obviously you could tell it wasn't like extremely thought out. Because she struggled with it. Demetrius again did the macho thing, trying to flex his pecs to drop the Oreo into the cup, like whatever. Netta ended up tying an Oreo to a string and lowering it down and dunking it into the glass from the top of the stairs. I actually really liked Emily's. I thought she actually should have won because she pretty much, like, I don't know what that shot's called, but she stacked 2 or 3 Oreos on top of a piece of paper. She dunked them and then she poured it over her head. I don't know. It was most entertaining to me, other than Dre, which Dre ended up winning, which was her contortioning of her arms behind her body. But it's all good. So it goes to the actual POV comp. The competition is they're all individual Oreos. They have to dunk themselves into the milk and go back and squeeze out their Oreo and fill up their cup. First person to get the ping pong ball out of the cup ends up winning POV. It was pretty entertaining to watch Karen play this POV because it was very endurance driven, and you could tell that it really wasn't her thing. What you call it? Yeah, so it's kind of entertaining to watch her play. Dre was actually fighting for it real hard. I kind of agree with Netta, where Netta was like, I don't understand, like, why you're fighting for this POV so hard when you know that Dylan or Demetrius is going to win. Like, looking into the comp, like, they were the ones that were actually going to win it because those foams are going to be so heavy. And they're big, strong guys. Like, let's be real. And Dre's like a toothpick. I hate her. But at the same time, like, I can understand why she maybe also wanted to fight for it because there was a $5,000 prize with it as well, which is pretty sweet. Dylan ended up winning the POV. Props to you, Ed, because you were going home. That was for sure. Yeah, I thought it was great. I don't know. So, yeah, sorry. Okay, so Dylan won POV. So it comes to the just the time before the POV ceremony. All the vets are kind of talking. There's Cassandra, Gary, Ika, and Dallas. I think there's somebody else in the bathroom with them as well. And Ika's like, she's laying it out on the line for Dallas, that Dallas has not shown his loyalty to the vets, that the vets seem to be broken up, which is like 100%. Like, I don't understand why Cassandra is going after the vets so hard. Like, I don't know. I feel like the vets had this strong thing, but apparently Cassandra wants nothing to do with it, which I don't really understand. I would try to play that as far as I could, but also cover my bases. But Cassandra's been called out so many times already in the game. I don't know how else she's gonna like hide it. But Ika lays it out on the line for Dallas, and so Dallas ends up rallying all of the vets in the room, and I think it was in the pink room. Sorry. And says, hey guys, like, I'm still one of the vets. Like, I'm sorry if I haven't seemed loyal. But, like, if I go on the block, like, will you guys keep me? It was kind of shady when both Kevin and Bruno were like, oh, we just want to see who goes on the block. I don't know. I was just like, guys, you need to stand up for Dallas, but it is what it is. So they end up going to the POV ceremony. Sorry, before Dylan starts saying his spiel about, oh, blah, 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 I choose to keep myself. Dallas gets up out of nowhere. Dallas is kind of famous for this, though. Huge speech about how he's going after Dylan and how Dylan is number one target and how Dylan did this and Dylan did that. I'm like, bud, beginning of the episode, you were like fighting for Dylan. You're like, oh, you gotta stay, you gotta stay. But like, it was a good speech. Like, it didn't save him from not going on the block, but it was good. We'll see. So turns out that now, so Dallas and Emily are both on the block. It'll be interesting to see who goes home, because Emily, I feel, is not as big of a player as Dallas. But I also feel like Dallas could actually rally the votes to keep him from the vets. It'll be interesting to see how things play out in tomorrow's episode, but I'm not 100% sure. So, that's it for tonight, guys. Sorry it's going up so late. I've been working 2 jobs, so don't get home till late. But I wanted to at least share this with you guys. Get my thoughts and feelings as soon as I finish watching the episode. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like up this video, subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on the social medias, Instagram and Twitter @_officialbraden. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, bye guys. Braden out.